Hello. How's everyone? Hopefully, well, fabulous, awesome, and all those other synonyms. I'm Denise Hill, the Executive Director of the Literacy Council of Frederick County. I try to join you live at least once a month to be able to tell you all the wonderful things that are happening here with our learners, with our volunteers, with our tutors, with our staff, and of course, all of our services. Now, I did not get to do that last month in July because it was closing out our fiscal year. And if you've ever had to end a fiscal year, then you know how crazy that can be. But today is August 1st, and I am excited to tell you all the wonderful things about our activities and our services and our programs and everything to see if you'd like to be a part and join in because we'd love to have you. Absolutely would. So, let me tell you what's going on in August. As I told you, we started our new fiscal year. Starting a new fiscal year helped us start some new programs as well. Now, we're not changing who we are and what we do, but we definitely are evolving and expanding some of our services to encompass more areas of adult education. And so we've got programs that we have structured to be able to speak to all of those needs in the community. So let me tell you what our new programs are. It's three of them. The first program is our ESL program, English as a Second Language. That program houses our community classes. It houses our one-on-one tutoring for English language learners. It houses our parent literacy classes, which takes place at Judy Centers at elementary schools throughout the county. Also, our book club and our conversation groups, which one just ended here at the office. We have one that's open to anyone that can drop in every Friday at 2 p.m. So feel free to come on through. And if you want to be a volunteer to help support English language learners at any of these capacities, one-on-one tutoring or our conversation groups or anything else, you feel free to go to our website, fredericklitteracy.org, and register for a volunteer information session so that you can be a part of that. If you are a learner who wants to improve your skills, an English language learner, then come on, and you also can go to fredericklitteracy.org and register for classes. We've got some great ones that are starting in the fall, and you don't want to miss the start date. We also have our workforce development program. Now, this is a little bit new. It's really an evolution from our workplace literacy program, which still is there within our workforce development program. But by allowing with this recategorization of it being workforce development, it allows us to expand beyond just the workplace and help people kind of prepare and get an on ramp into the workplace. So we do have our workplace literacy program, which takes place with some phenomenal workplace partners, primarily in hospitality and manufacturing. But if you own a business and you have English language learners in your business, then we definitely can support your employees and come to your work site, whether it's construction, whether it's cleaning, whether it's office, whatever it is. Maybe you've got someone that you want to help upskill into management and they're just having some challenges in some areas as it relates to English language. We can support them. Always looking for new partners, and that program is in our workforce development program, as well as a ton of workforce readiness workshops, from interviewing skills to resume writing to online job searching. All of that is available within our workforce development program, as well as something new that I'm excited about. We've got some hospitality certification classes that are starting. You can get your certification that will, again, help prepare you to get into the workforce. So we're excited about our new workforce development program. Also, we've got a new life skills program that we are launching, and that will house our GED program, in case you know someone who needs a high school diploma. We're starting GED labs so people can drop in and kind of get work from wherever they are at that moment. Sometimes it's challenging to be in a big class and get what you need. Maybe you need some individual support. So we'll have that for those who need to get their high school diploma, but also maybe you've got a high school diploma, but your reading skills just aren't where they need to be, or your writing skills just aren't where they need to be. And so we've got basic literacy program under our life skills program, as well as digital literacy, health literacy, financial literacy. We've got a success class that we're going to launch. We're so excited to remind people that we are an adult education organization. We're not just English language learning educators. We want to support the entire adult population and bring forth these plethora of literacy skills. So we're excited about all of our new programs, and we would love for you to be a part of it in some capacity, whether it's volunteering, whether it's help funding but through your donations, or if you know someone who can benefit from some of our services, feel free to reach out. Again, the website's frederickliteracy.org. What else is happening? So glad you asked. Listen, a lot of August is being set aside to prepare for September because September is going to be huge. So I have some save the dates for you, okay? I want you to save the date from September the 1st all the way through the end of September, okay? Because we've got something happening just about every day. September is National Literacy Month. That's all ours. It's our entire month. We are going to take it over, folks. First, starting with a virtual Run for Literacy 5K. You heard me. And the medals are in. The medals are in. The medals are in. Can you see that? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm a fitness person. So I love to run and ruck and so many other things. So if you never thought, how can I support the Literacy Council? I don't have time to volunteer. I don't have time. Listen, you can register to Run for Literacy. It's virtual, so that means you can run anytime it works for you or walk. And of course, we'll give you the details on how you can get that information to us that you've actually completed 5K sometime within the month of September, and we'll get your medal to you and maybe a few goodies also. The registration page for that will launch August 15th. Okay, the registration page for that will launch August 15th, and every single registration will help us support another learner. Like the registration fee will support books, it will help support supplies that we use to educate and to teach. It will help us support those who have learning differences, and perhaps maybe they're textile learners, or maybe they're, it will help. Every single registration will help, and of course there'll be an opportunity there for you to donate more if you like. But mark your calendars, the entire month of September, you can be a part of our virtual Run for Literacy 5K. I'm excited about that. Can you tell? September the 6th, within National Literacy Month. This is another save the date. Saturday, September the 6th, is our LCFC Read a Book Day. We're taking over Baker Park. Yeah, we've got the band shell, folks, and we'll be there reading from 12 noon to 3 p.m. And not just us. We've got authors that are coming in. They're going to read directly from their books. We're going to have some local Frederick book clubs that are reading from whatever book they're in this month. We've got a full children's reading hour. And we've got, I wish I could tell you who our very special guest speaker and author is. But you're going to have to wait for that. You're going to have to wait for that. I'll let you know. But you don't want to miss it. I promise you. Save the date for our LCFC Read a Book Day. Okay? Saturday, September the 6th, Baker Park. And I'll drop this piece. There is going to be a Spanish hour, too. I told you there's a children's hour, but there's also going to be a Spanish author's hour. So it's just so much. So much. I'm trying not to make this Facebook Live long. But I'm excited about all we're doing as we grow. Also, within National Literacy Month is AEFL Week. That stands for Adult Education and Family Literacy Week. That is from September 14th through the 20th. And every day, that Monday through Friday, we're going to have a different focus on a different area of literacy. So we've got civic literacy, we've got financial literacy, digital literacy, health literacy, and of course, English literacy. And so each one of those days, we're going to have something special that focuses on that specific area. It's going to help educate you. It's going to help support you, maybe plug some holes in some knowledge bases that you've had. And so we are super excited about all those events. Make sure you stay connected with us so we can keep you informed of what exactly is happening so you don't miss a moment of it, okay? All right? We don't want you to miss a moment of it. And if you want to be a part of it, again, we're always looking for volunteers. Not just volunteers to help tutor our learners, but we are always looking for volunteers. Let me pause, let that marinate, and let me say it again. We are always looking for volunteers. And so we would love for you to be a part of what we're doing here at the Literacy Council. You can be trained to volunteer as a tutor. Yes, we train you. You don't have to come with education background. You don't have to come with teaching background. We will train you in how to support an English language learner or a basic literacy learner in helping to read and master the English language better. We will train you in doing that. So you can come and be a tutor, a one-on-one. You can support our classes and perhaps teach an entire class. Our individual workshops. Maybe you're like, hey, Denise, I only have time maybe once a month for a couple of hours. Not a problem. You can bring your expertise to our learners and teach a workforce development workshop of some sort, or digital literacy or health literacy or financial literacy workshop. Just one off, get some volunteer hours in and change a life. You will impact a life. We also need help around here in the office. We're a small but mighty staff, but we can still only do but so much. So we can always use volunteers for our events, volunteers around the office, volunteers on some of our board committees. Just there's so many areas that you can help and support if you have the time. Perhaps you don't have the time, but you do have the financial resources. Donors and funders of our program are always welcome and tremendously appreciated. So please think about how you can become a part of what we do at the Literacy Council of Frederick. And please visit our website, frederickliteracy.org. It will help you stay connected to everything that we're doing. And we're so excited, even if you're just watching this video and you share it and pass it along. Thank you so much for everything you do to help support all of what we do here at the Literacy Council, all of our learners, and hopefully the impact that we're making in the community. So I look forward to sharing more with you because we've got a lot more coming up. Feel free to reach out anytime you need. And thank you so much for watching.